Welcome back to another edition of Fact Over Feelings. In this segment, we're going to be talking about unlocking your true potential. Now, before we get started, like always, if you guys can hit that like and subscribe, and if you guys like what these Facts Over the Feelings and these motivating words that I try to use and come to help you guys, please leave me a comment, leave me a rating. Let's get into it. Now, unlocking your inner potential, unlocking the potential that you have within. How do we do that? How do we unlock the potential that we have inside of us to become the best version of ourselves? Now, I don't believe enough of us are going out and seeking the necessary tools or really understanding how do we unlock our inner potential. I know for myself, I am currently on a journey of unlocking the inner potential in myself. And I believe that the greatest version of ourselves, a lot of times everybody hear the greatest version of yourself, your true potential. How do I get to that? How do I do that? What do I do? What are the things that I need to do to become a better person, to become a greater version of myself? And I feel like the internet just makes it so much of a stressing factor, because we think the people that we're seeing in front of us who are telling us these things, they have it all figured out. I can tell you right now, I don't have it all figured out. All I know is to keep going in the direction that I'm being pulled in. God has me pulled in a certain direction to speak, to let what's inside of me pour out to whoever can hear my voice. My greatest influence was my father. My father had the most specialist words for anybody that he came in contact with. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking people I didn't even know before he died just reached out and be like, man, your dad used to help me out so much. He used to give me so much advice. He used to help me out so much in life. His words, he used to just strengthen me. He used to just give me so much strength. Like, he helped me so much. And I believe that was a part of his purpose in making him a better version of himself. And I truly believe he passed that down to me. And for me to become the best version of myself, I have to get out of my comfort zone. I have to get out of my own way and understand that things that are uncomfortable for me, which is probably encouraging another person on their own on the side, is cool because not everybody's there to witness. But to get in front of the camera and put myself out there and put it in front of the world and put it so everybody else can see. Even now, I've been doing this for over a year, and even at times, this still gets uncomfortable for me. But that's the journey that we all must take to become the better version of ourselves and unlock our true potential. It's getting into those uncomfortable zones and letting that thrive and thriving in those moments and understanding that this is just the journey that I need to get me to where I need to go. Don't be afraid of what's inside of you. Don't be afraid of what's been given to you to make you the better version of yourself, because a lot of times we fear what's inside. Oh, we fear what's inside. I know for myself, sometimes I fear what I'm really can be or who I'm really called to be. And I can sense, I know it deep down. I made a video, I put it on my Instagram, that Kyrie, it was a voiceover of Kyrie, and he was like, what are you going to do when everything that you want has been given to you? When you have nothing but good people around you, when you've done everything that you said you wanted to do, you have more than you've asked for, will you be afraid? When the universe is giving you everything that you've been dreaming about, and everything is going the way that you thought it would be, and matter of fact, everything is going beyond what you believe it, will you be afraid? And the answer is no. We will not be afraid to accept the blessing in the life and become everything that we were designed to be. Everything that you are designed to be, everything that's in you, that inner being that's trying to explode out of you, unlocking that is just getting out of your comfort zone and understanding whatever this is inside of me, I'm going to do whatever I can every single day to fight for this, to make this come out. Do I have to go read this book? Do I have to go talk to this person? Do I have to make a YouTube video? Do I have to start posting on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and putting it out here in front of the world to see and expressing the gift that's inside of me with everyone? I had an old teammate of mine who I just left from my last team, and I'm like, bro, what is your goals? What do you love to do? What's inside of you? I know other than this basketball world, what's inside of you that you love? And he was like, man, I want to cook. But I don't this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no, I want to see, what do you want? I want to start seeing your videos. Cooking with Charlie. That's his show. It's going to be called Cooking with Charlie. And I'm like, I want to see you start doing that. That's something that you have inside of you that you can share, that you don't even know that can help someone else. Our inner potential always leads to helping someone else. The greatest version of ourselves that we have inside of ourselves always affects the people around us and people that we have no clue. It's a duty, it's a responsibility to become all you can become so you can help the people that are watching you, the people you don't know that are watching you, the people in your lives that are relying on you. See, we don't even realize that how many people rely on us just because of the fire and the desire that we have inside of ourselves that burns so deep. When I get on here and I talk about these types of subjects, I feel that fire burning inside. I know God put that in there in me. So because every word that comes out of my mouth, I know it's not from me. I know it comes from a higher power. I know it's meant to touch. I know it's meant to burn inside of someone. I know it's meant to make you feel and grow and fight. Don't you just love the fight to becoming better? We have to love that fight of becoming better, of becoming greater. And that's why I love coming on here and just speaking these facts to you guys and understand it's deeper than the feeling of fear, the feeling of uncomfortable. Forget those feelings. It's the facts. The facts is what you're meant to be doing, you should be doing. Whatever is meant for you is for you. And you got to do whatever you can to maximize it, to strengthen it, to grow it, to become great. Every time I get on here, these words that I speak don't be my words. They be words from above, and I accept that and I just let it flow. Every time I come, I have a little game plan of the things that I'm going to sit down, and I have my laptop here and I say, you know what, I'm finna talk about these topics, but then it just starts flowing. And I know that's just the power that God put within me, and those are the words that he wants to flow out of his mouth through me. It's just him expressing himself through me, because I know that whoever hears it, the one person that hears it and it empowers them, the job is done. And then it's on to the next. So that's why I love coming on here and just speaking these words to make sure, to see if I can just fulfill my inner potential. I'm trying to unlock my full potential as well. By getting out of my comfort zone, by becoming all that I can be, by inspiring and helping whoever hears my voice, whoever this touches, this reaches, whatever. Do your part. Part of unlocking your potential is just doing your part. Forget the fear, forget the anxious and anxiety. That's part of it. What needs to be done needs to be done. That's it. What is the bigger goal? What is the bigger purpose? Your full potential is what all that matters. One of my favorite speakers, Reverend Ike, said, not becoming the greatest version of yourself or not becoming your greatest soul, maximizing yourself is the greatest sin anyone can have. And while that really resonated with me, because I understand that if I don't do everything that I can, if you don't do everything you can to become the greatest version of yourself, that's the biggest sin you can commit to yourself. That you understand that you're not doing everything you can to become the greatest you can be. Not with this person or the next person beside me or how great that's their journey, that's their role. You, what are you doing? How are you becoming? What are the steps that you're taking? Who are the people you are talking to? What are the books that you're reading? What's your routine? What are the words that you're speaking to yourself? Are you doing everything necessary to become the greatest version of yourself and unlocking that true potential that you have inside of yourself to be great, to be legendary, to be amazing, to be infectious with energy and love and prosperity and abundance and fire and desire and grit and grind? All these things, just these words empower myself just hearing them, empowering you, empowering the next person to keep pushing, to keep grinding, to keep moving, to keep loving, to keep unlocking and becoming greater and greater and greater, man. That's all I got for this episode. Fact over feelings. I love you guys. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.